Hey everyone, it's your boy Jigga. If you're new here, welcome to my channel, Journeys with Jay. If you're not, welcome back. In today's episode, our ship, the MSC Seaside, arrives and docks in Roseau, the capital of Dominica, and we go on a brief 3-hour island tour. Come, let's go.
La Dominique. Aujourd'hui, tu as Esther, on m'appelle Esther, et le chauffeur, il s'appelle Eux. Years old. So this tree is 150 years old. 150. So this tree, we said this tree is very strong. So all what I'm holding there is the roots of the tree. So you know normally when you plant a tree, the roots start from the ground and it goes up. But when the branches make its branching, the roots come from the branches. So with the root and the branches is making its way down to the floor. So there's only one root and the rest comes from the branches. And this tree, they say it's so strong, somebody can actually see on the side. So normally I take the younger ones and I tell them to so they can see that African baobab tree. And you're wondering why the bus is under the tree. So here in Ireland we have two seasons, the dry season and the hurricane season. And during that time we had our hurricane season because approaching Hurricane David was approaching the island. And we got this bus from the Canadian government at the branch. And on that day, Hurricane David was approaching the island. So they said it was the safest place to pass the bus. But the African baobab tree said, this bus is too beautiful and I want to come myself. So it broke one of the branches on the bus. And it has been like this since 29th of August 1970. After the fire. So that tree.
Sorry, just photo, please.
Dominica.
Okay.
So this is the national flower of Dominica, which we call the guaquayu. In English it means the caribou. So this is the national flower of Dominica. Special to us because it was Princess Anne of the royal family of England. She was the one who planted this tree.
Oh, this one?
Yes. And during the passing of hurricane, it was a much bigger tree, but during the passing of the hurricane, most of the branches got destroyed. So this is actually one making its way back up. So this is why it's not so big. So the
Ooh, but rough and brittle. C'est un peu râpeux.
Je veux que tout le monde touche. Non, touche. Non,
These are very rough.
It's rough. Oh, it's like a file.
On inventé des limazons, tout ça. C'est la Dominique qui a utilisé ça comme notre limazon. So, you know, if all the ladies with the pretty nails and like to file, before they invented the nail file, this was our nail file. This is why it's so rough. So we actually take it to use. So if you take a leaf and you actually file your nails with it, it's going to file down on you. Yes. So if you want to remove your nail polish, go ahead. Regarde la neige. Tu vois, on a neige à la Dominique. Regarde la neige.
Like
So right
snow.
now we are under the neem tree here on Ireland.
yeah,
We call the,
yeah.
Do you know about the neem tree?
Yes, yes.
So
with
this
the snow.
is the neem tree, and here on Ireland we use it as a medical purpose.
Yeah.
For people who suffer from high blood pressure, they use this tree on Ireland. And this tree is so important to us. It was planted by our first female Prime Minister,
Dominica
Dominica from World Environment Day. So she went away on her travels, and this one was a tree she brought to Dominica to help the people with high blood pressure. Maintenant, on est en médical. Donc, des personnes qui souffrent de bamboo house. The bamboo house, the maison de bamboo. Because here in Ireland we have a tradition when you take your lover into the bamboo house for the first time, you give one kiss, you last forever. So for example, the green that you are seeing represents our green rainforest. If you see there's a cross on the flag represents the Christianity that we have here on island. We have the yellow, which represents our sunshine that flows on our island every day, and our ancestors, the Karinagos. The black represents our black fertile soil and our black ancestors, our Africans. The white represents our natural spring waters that we have. As here in Ireland, we have 365 rivers here in Ireland, which we say one for each day of the year. And we have many waterfalls, so it represents also a waterfall. If you see there is a big red circle on the island, on top of it, this represents the blood that was shed between the French and the British for the island. Yeah, the stars represent the parachutes here in Ireland, the parachutes that Dominica is divided into.
How many?
10 parachutes. And if you look, you will see the bird. This is the national bird of Dominica, which is called the Cicero parrot. Donc ici, on a le... Well, I talk already, we? Okay. So, welcome to the bamboo house. This is what we actually call the bamboo house here in Ireland.
How did they get them all to?
Because they are not native plant. They were brought to Dominica, but we planted it, but it made its way like this. The only way we did was make the way into the bamboo house. And it planted it for itself like this. Donc, bienvenue dans la maison du bambou. Flower, when it bears this one flower, it dies. So this is how long your love should grow until you make a flower and
Then die.
colorful houses that you see, les maisons en couleur que tu vois là, c'est des maisons qui étaient données par les résidents qui tenaient leur maison. Le gouvernement il a donné la maison là quand ils ont perdu leur maison. Right here we are passing along the Roseau River and the Winter Park Sports Stadium. Maintenant on est en train de passer entre le rivière de Roseau et le Winter Park Sports Stadium. Le Roseau River, le Roseau River, c'est un exemple dans les 365 rivières qu'on a sur la Terre. Et le capital Roseau a trouvé leur nom après cette rivière-là. Donc cette rivière-là, il y a des arbres qui poussent à côté de la rivière. Right now we are going to make our way upwards in the village of Woodville, which the village of Woodville is where you could find our hospital. Maintenant on va faire la montée pour arriver dans le village de Goodville. Et dans cette village de Goodville là, c'est où tu peux trouver notre hôpital. Donc l'hôpital, c'est où tu vois le toit en orange avec des fenêtres vertes, c'est l'hôpital de la Dominique. Ah non, ça dépend, je vais expliquer ça pendant que je dis. Donc ici on appelle le Dominica China Friendship Hospital parce que si tu entends, tu entends China. We're going to turn it, we're changing it into Kalalu because after the passing of the hurricane, most of the frogs got destroyed and they got a sickness, so we are getting less and less, so we are going to change our national dish into the Kalalu, so the crabs. Donc ici à la Dominique, we have a saying that we eat what we grow and we grow what we eat. So Isabel, she lived at 128 because all what she ate was from her backyard or in her yard. So all the animals were in her yard, all her plants were in her yard. She ate nothing that was imported. So this is why she lived to 128. Right now we are entering the rainforest. If you see, the area is a little more humid. The trees are more green and more beautiful. So we are in the area of Springfield where the rainforest actually begins. So the Springfield River is an example that a river that flows directly from the Botanical, which is one of our national parks, and the water that we bottle for export come from the Botanical. In 2017, 2018, this many areas of this hotel got destroyed and it has been closed ever since. Here on island we have our own soap factories here on island, so we fabric our own soaps, which we use our natural products from for example our aloes or turmeric, which we have 4 chocolate factories here on island. We make the chocolate our cacaos into the chocolate that you give to your loved ones on Valentine's Day or the ones you drink for your tea. We are saying that here on island we have our own coffee factory, so we produce our own coffee here in Ireland. So we have 2 types of coffees here in Ireland. The regular coffee beans that everyone knows and the coffee that we call the Cafe Zempion. Do you know the Cafe Zempion? So the Cafe Zempion, it grows like a piece along the string beans, and instead of it you get this coffee, but we don't export this coffee here in Ireland ourselves, but we export the regular coffee bean. Here I know grandparents would say if you have too much, they don't give it to the small one kid, because if you have too much of the cafe it will have you running up and down the island for the whole day. So this is how they used to tell us, no, it's not good for us, it's too strong. We have 9 active volcanoes. So Dominica has 9 active volcanoes. This is why all our beaches are black sand beaches. Our sulfur springs and our freshwater lakes, which here on island, our sulfur springs we use as medical purposes here on island. So if you are suffering from joint pain, rheumatism, arthritis, and you go in the hot springs for a duration of 2 hours to 2.5 hours, when you come out you feel brand new. Also the sulfur from the sulfur spring, when we use it for skin conditions, if you are suffering from low tear or any rashes and you apply the sulfur from the sulfur spring, it actually cures this infected area. Right now we are passing along the alley of lemongrass or citronella grass. Do you know what is lemongrass or citronella grass? So all what you are passing along on the top below the mountains are the lemongrass, or better known as the citronella grass, which here on island we use it for 2 purposes. We use it as a medical purpose or as a mosquito repellent. The escape
Well, if you made it to the end of this video, thank you so much for joining me on another Journeys with Jay. If you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up, drop a comment, and if you haven't as yet, subscribe. Until next time, keep safe. God bless. It's your boy saying, Jigga out.